Episode 1. The Runts of the End. The air in the hangar tasted of ozone and burnt hair. Kale leaned against the cold ferro-concrete wall, watching the other riders. Their Emberkits, hulking beasts of living magma and obsidian plate, snorted plumes of smoke and stamped claws that cracked the floor. He felt the familiar hollow ache in his chest, a failure's envy. Curled at his feet, Ash stirred. His Emberkit was the size of a large dog, a runt from a weak clutch. Where the others had horns and armored spines, Ash had only smooth, dark scales that pulsed with a soft, inner light. The official evaluator had stamped his form with one word: defective. The memory was a cold stone in his gut. Still playing nursemaid, Kale? Jax loomed over him, his own kit, Ignis, letting out a low, grinding growl for effect. The heat from the creature baked the air. "He's not a toy, Jax." Kale kept his voice low, his hand resting on Ash's back. The kit's warmth was a steady, comforting thrum against his palm. "He's not a weapon either," Jax smirked. "The Cinderbeasts are at the Seraph line. Real riders are heading out. What are you gonna do, lick one to death?" Before Kale could reply, a tremor ran through the hangar. Dust sifted from the ceiling. The alarm that blared wasn't the standard mobilization siren. It was the shrieking, panic tone of a perimeter breach. Here. It was here. The main hangar door screeched, then buckled inwards as if punched by a god. A Cinderbeast filled the opening. It wasn't just big, it was wrong. Its body was a walking tear in the world, a vortex of shimmering nothingness that dissolved the light. The air around it screamed, reality itself being unmade. Jax's bravado vanished. "Ignis! Battle form!" he yelled, his voice cracking. Ignis roared, magma flaring. He charged. The Cinderbeast didn't even move. A tendril of void lashed out, not touching Ignis, but simply passing through the space he occupied. The large Emberkit didn't scream. He unraveled. His form dissolved into motes of fading light and scattered ash, gone between one heartbeat and the next. Jax stood frozen, his face a mask of utter horror. The Cinderbeast turned its non-existent gaze on them. Kale's blood turned to ice. He looked down at Ash. "We're going to die." But Ash wasn't cowering. The small kit stood firm, his head raised, and for the first time, a true voice spoke in Kale's mind, not in words, but in pure, crystalline emotion. It wasn't fear, it was recognition, a deep, profound sorrow. "Not enemy," the feeling whispered into his soul. "Fleeing." The Cinderbeast took a step forward, the ground crystallizing into dead ash beneath it. It was coming, but Kale now saw it differently. The void wasn't hunger, it was exhaustion. The beast wasn't invading, it was stumbling, desperate. And Ash, his small, defective Emberkit, took a step forward to meet it. Thanks for listening. The story continues next time.